Hey everybody, it's me, Timeless Engines here. I'm out $63 because I bought these trains at Walmart and they increased the price from $12.88 to $14.97. Yay. Anyway, you guys may have seen my Day Out with Thomas Engine review already. I said in the next couple of weeks I plan to find these, and I just found them a few days later. Being today. I found them today. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Sorry, my camera's being funky. I just got a new phone. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of getting used to with this thing. But anyway, yeah. 4 new engines in my room. Yeah. So today we will be taking a look at Thomas the Train Engine. I'll be doing separate reviews on the rest of these guys. Hope my grass mat isn't messed up from that. Yeah, we'll be taking a look at Thomas today. Unlike the Day Out with Thomas Engine, this has not been removed from the packaging already, so this is still fresh in the box. I have not opened this yet. We have the 80th anniversary logo, Classic Thomas. Not the most creative name ever, but these aren't really being treated as a new range. They're more being sold as an add-on to the All Engines Go range. So, like you may see with the diecasts, those are being CGI and All Engines Go sold side by side. So, this is how they market it for the year. I think these are supposed to stick around for next year, but just for this year with the launch, they're just calling it Classic. Next year, I'm sure these will be removed from the boxes. This might get renamed to just Thomas and the Trucks if they re-release it. I don't know. We have a CGI promo of Thomas up here, some bolts on the packaging. 80th anniversary Thomas. We've got Thomas pulling a flatbed with a barcode on it. And then we've got another barcode on the bottom with Thomas riding it like a track. Over here, nothing. I like this packaging they do. I like how it's not just square. Like, they've got this nice, like, triangular pattern, which makes it stick out, I guess. And it allows you to see more of the... Like, if this were just flat, like a square or a rectangle, you wouldn't be able to see Thomas's face as well, but yeah, you get more of a view of it. This is where the... I'm gonna sound a broken record compared to everybody else in this fandom, but they really need to fix the back of this packaging. They used to put, like, with the All Engines Go ones, at least they put a promo of the character. It's literally just nothing now. Then we have a ARC promo of Thomas here. It's a nitrogen one on the top. That's very interesting. And yeah, that's the packaging. Let's get them opened. Alright, so here is Thomas out of his packaging. We'll take a look at Thomas himself first and compare him to the other Thomases. Let's start off with the front here. He's got a very nice cheeky expression. I really like that face a lot. Just look at him. If you position him right, boom. He's looking right at you. He's scheming with that cheeky face. Of course, we got the white running board. That's the first time they've done that for a Mattel TRACKMASTER Thomas, I think. I know, like, there was, like, an RC Thomas from Hit Toy Company that Mattel re-released, and they got rid of the white running board. They have done white running boards before, just not for Thomas. I know Arthur had one in the Mattel range. Maybe Molly? No, I think she had a red one. Or maybe the red was later on. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that is a very nice addition here. Unfortunately, it's not on the standard releases of the engines, just the 3-pack versions. But hey, maybe if these sell well, they can increase the budget for next year, and maybe we can get these details on the standard pack engines. Anyway, enough about the front. Side here. Now, a lot of people are confused on what this stuff on the side is supposed to be. And for what it seems like, I think it's just supposed to be basic weathering. If you look at, like, the actual promotional computer-generated image, it's a lot more subtle, and it just kind of looks like it's weathering. But the UV printing, or whatever it's called, that they use for these engines really amplifies that detail. So that's why it looks like water to most people. Either way, I can look past it. You know, it's whatever. I'll deal with it for the white running board. We've got the bolts all over Thomas. You can see them a lot better now than you could with the Day Out with Thomas engine. And you can feel them. Like, the bolts are actually raised, once again, from that printing. We got the handrails, too. This thingy right here. I just called the grill. Yellow stripes are on the windows, of course. There's some depth to this. I think I mentioned that in the Day Out with Thomas engine. There's depth here, too. Once again, those nice side rods. And this step ladder! Love that step ladder. Back here, we've got the tail lamp. And that's kind of it. There's also the coal, too. Fortunately, the buffers are not painted black back here. What a shame. This side's the same as the other side, basically. Same detailing. This is a much more standard Thomas than the birthday one, so he's a lot quicker to get through. Let's do some spinning comparisons. We'll start off with the Day Out with Thomas birthday engine. Now, this Thomas is going to look different in this video because I filmed this review on my old phone, and this one that you're watching currently right now is on my new phone. Something interesting to note is that the running board on this one is a much brighter red than this one. I'm trying to find a good angle to really showcase that. Just focus on the red. You can see on the Day Out with Thomas engine, it's much brighter. And from what I've seen, this darker red is used on most engines, except for James, because his running board is attached to his main body. But that's something interesting to note. Unfortunately, the whistles are painted on neither. That's a shame. That really is a shame. Now let's compare him to this Playrail Thomas. I stuck mostly to the Mattel Thomases in the Day Out with Thomas review. Now we're going to look at the Playrail one, simply because of that white running board. Which one do you guys prefer? From what I've seen, this Thomas, this Playrail one, actually has some tough competition. It seems people really are liking this new one, and I do too. I guess toy-wise, this one, the Playrail one's functionally better due to its free-rolling. Shape-wise, this Thomas probably wins. And I guess detail-wise, too. It's got the bolts and extra details. But you can't really knock this Thomas for that, because when it came out, those bolts weren't on Thomas. Unfortunately, the white running boards, this goes for all engines, does not stretch across the entire body. It's only on the front, so it's kind of like the 2018, I think, Playrail Henry. That is a shame, but yeah. Oh well. And now we'll do some comparing of the troublesome trucks. Let's take a look with this. Well, actually, no, we gotta look at them themselves first before we compare. We've got very nice crate loads. These are the same as the All Engines Go ones, and honestly, in this case, like it's good to reuse assets. Like they're just crates. Oh, that's a very interesting thing. I don't think I pointed this out in the other truck review. These are the same molds as the 2020 trucks, so I already knew this, but I never pointed it out. There is plank detailing on the inside. Very nice. Let's get those crates back in there. We'll take a look at both trucks at the same time. They've got different expressions. That's really nice. They've also got weathering on the side. You can see some, like, brown specks. This is a lot more subtle. This is how it should have been with this Thomas right here. But I guess it's easier to do it with brown than to do it with blue. Backs are plain. We've got these new axle boxes, of course. Very nice trucks. Now let's take a look at this first truck with the Day Out with Thomas one. And this one has a different expression as well. All different expressions. That is very nice. Let me go grab a Tomy truck and the 2020 truck. Okay, not only did I grab these two, but I also grabbed the All Engines Go one. Yeah, let's do some more comparing. So these shades of gray are pretty close. Yeah, they've got it pretty close. Obviously, the Tomy truck is a sticker face, so they can do a lot more zany expressions with these. These new ones are molded, which I do think is better, objectively, but of course, they're all just going to have the same mouth position, same face overall. This one is more detailed. I gotta give it that. I might dare to think that these are the best trucks that we have gotten. I don't know, that may be a tough pill to swallow for other fans, but these might be better. Oh wait, we gotta compare the other ones. Of course, the 2020 trucks and the 2020 whatever trucks wobble. These new ones do not. These are the same face, I think. Yeah. I mean, whatever. This truck came out like 5 years ago, so we can reuse faces at this point. Everything up top is the same. The chassis block is new, though. The geared wheels are gone now. And the All Engines Go truck These ones are pretty good too. Obviously, they're a bit taller, and they don't have any sort of axle thing. Yes, very, very nice trucks. So that was the classic Thomas pack. We're going to get it running here now. These are not fresh batteries at all. I had to reuse these. I ran out putting them in the other 3 engines. And I thought, you know, I'll forfeit Thomas. He'll get the reused batteries. There he goes. Oh, he had a bit of trouble gripping there. He hasn't done that before. Probably because his batteries are just getting lower now. I wonder if anybody's going to do a mod to get those trucks to wobble again. I'm not sure how people felt about that feature, so I'm not sure if anyone would bother, but it'd be interesting to see. Anyway, though, guys, that was classic Thomas. Very nice engine. I think he's the objective best one of this first wave. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.